Hello John, it's Mike, Burton Caravan Centre. Just doing the handover video for your Phoenix 760. Just moving down to the rear on the offside of the caravan, and we have the cassette toilet and we have the freshwater fill for the flush on the toilet. So using the key, undo the key lock, drop the flap down, you fill that with your fresh water for the toilet flush. You can add a pink fragrance to that as per the instructions on the bottle. Close that up and lock that away. Down to the cassette here, squeeze the orange handle and slide out the cassette. Turn the spout through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap and empty the contents. Refill with blue chemical via the spout, put the cap back on, back through 90 degrees, and in she goes. Just make sure that that's located perfectly in there. Close the flap. I'll explain the motor movers and show you those when you actually collect the caravan. Into the gas bottle store. Your dad's brought a spare bottle this morning, which I've put into the caravan, and I've connected up the gas bottle and a hose onto the regulator, so that's all ready to go. There's a bit of gas left in that other bottle as well. Aquaroll water pump connection to the caravan. To remove it, you just squeeze this blue trigger underneath and just pull that out, and then re-enter back in, making sure that it clicks back underneath there. Make sure the Aquaroll pump, the water pump, is submerged in the water. Basket full of stuff that your dad's brought today, which I'll put inside the caravan. Just jumping into the caravan, I've lifted up the cushions and the seating on the front right of the caravan, and next to the Truma Combi water heater is the drain down for winter. Horizontal is normal operation, lift vertical and leave vertical for drain down and frost protection. Underneath the fridge is a locker which you drop down, and it's got all the 240 volt trips, and listed underneath is what they are protecting, and also the bank there of 12 volt fuses and what they are protecting. Okay, on the right hand side when you come into the caravan, we have the control unit here. So this switch here down brings the power into the caravan. Next to it is the water pump to bring water from the Aquaroll into the caravan. That sends power to all the lights, which they have individual switches for, and that's the awning light on the exterior. And you can press and have a battery test and check there. So healthy 13.5. I put you a 100 amp battery, actually out of a 2022 caravan, so it's all good and charged perfectly, ready to go. We've got this Truma system here, which does your hot water and your heating. So there's a circular button in the middle, press that and you can turn it an increment. So we've now got the caravan come caravanette there flashing. Press the button again. That's 30 degrees is the temperature inside the caravan. Bit too warm today, and you can turn it all the way. Just keep turning the dial round to whatever temperature you want. Press the button again, turn it one increment. Then we've got the hot water flashing. Press the button again. You can have it on eco, hot, or you can have it on boost. Boost is basically when you arrive on site and you immediately want hot water. It's the quickest way to get hot water. But once it's heated up, never use it and leave it on constant. Just turn it back to hot or eco. Press the button again, turn one increment, and you've got a gas bottle and electricity flashing. Press the button. You've got electricity 2 and 1. So basically some sites have 16 amps of power, some have 10 amps of power. You'll have to fluctuate it between the two. We've got plenty of power here, so we go to 2. You can have turn the dial again. You can have a mixture of 2 or 1, and again depends on what power of electricity is available, but basically that draws on gas and electricity at the same time, so it automatically draws them down. Or you can turn the button again and just purely have it on gas. So let's go back to electricity 2. That's fine. Turn the increment again. We've got the flashing fan here. Press the button, So that's fan on eco or high, just to blow the hot air through the caravan. So that's nice and straightforward how to get the hot water and the heating working. Plenty of water pressure at the tap. There we go, lovely warm water coming through there, so that's all working fine. One igniter does all on the oven, grill and the hobs. So press, twist and push and hold the button in 3 or 4 seconds and let go. There we go, all 4 gas burners working as they should. There's the hob working. Perfect. And finally the oven, which is on the right hand side of the igniter. That's great, working as it should. If you've used the hob for any period of time and you're retaining heat in any of those, please don't put the glass lid down, otherwise it will shatter into a million pieces. Trust me, I've been there and done that, it does happen. Microwave power is on and good. Open the fridge door and we've got the off button is top dead center. We've got mains power here. We've got vehicle battery if you're towing the caravan and you want the fridge to be on. And you've also got their gas. And if you go into gas, you press the silver button here to ignite and you'll see it starting to work on this green gauge here. This is your temperature setting inside the fridge, so you can have it on minimum or on full. Lights on, fridge is nice and cool. It's been on perhaps half an hour or so. Cool box is starting to freeze up just nice, so that's all working as it should. We've got all the lights on in the caravan as well, so it's all lit up, knowing that they work. This is the flush on your toilet. The toilet is meant to swivel, it does swivel, and there's a slide valve underneath to empty into the cassette below. Plenty of pressure at the vanity unit, sink. Yep, warm water coming out through there. I'm not going to turn the shower on because it's all been cleaned out and ready to go. So there we go, John. Caravan's all ready for collection, and I look forward to seeing you when you collect.